Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread THC products derived from legal hemp. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
The United States Border Patrol has exciting and rewarding career opportunities with the nation's largest law enforcement organization.
Earn great pay with outstanding federal benefits and up to $20,000 in recruitment incentives. Learn more online at cbp.gov/careers/USBP.
This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Well, thanks, Nate. Are you gonna talk? Are you come over and have a
Hey, you're welcome.
Christmas delivery? Beef sticks. I gotta say, hey, thank you to Rose too. Rose dropped off an amazing gift.
Oh yeah.
There's tumblers and gift cards and all this stuff, amazing chocolate and da-da-da-da for me in Danger.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she listens every day, and I was like, well, we should be the one giving you something because that's pretty nice of you.
Joke's on him. He's not here, so it's mine now.
I know. For real. That's what
Joke's
you get when
on
you
you.
don't show up to work.
Yep.
And then Nate comes in. Flaming hot Cheetos, that's not going to do good for anybody's butthole.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not. This has got gastrointestinal problem letting all over it.
Yeah, it's like...
Smorgasbord of death. But the snack sticks.
But thank you, Nate.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks.
you.
Smile value. Smile value.
What's wrong with you?
Coffee energy. Here you go.
All right. Sneezing while doing 70 on the freeway can be scary, but the alternative is terrifying. Oh, I need my sound effect for this one. And we got a fart machine, so get ready for that. A guy in his 30s was recently driving in Scotland when he had to sneeze and decided he was going to try to hold it in. He closed his mouth and pinched his nose, but he still sneezed and it tore a hole in his throat.
I thought it was his bunger. Didn't they say if you try to hold all that at once, that you'll explode? It comes out your chest like an alien.
I do not think that's what happens.
I think it's true.
I am not
I'll
a
Google
doctor.
it.
I'll take a look. He showed up at the hospital in severe pain, and a scan showed a 2-millimeter tear in his windpipe. Bro, did you watch the thing Bad Surgeon on Netflix?
No.
So windpipe replacement is a big thing. It's a huge deal. Did you know that?
No.
I
Why?
didn't either. And did you know it's considered, well, it's,
Cosmetic.
no, an organ.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, because it's, well, I mean, your skin is, so.
It's part of like an organ system, but yeah. So this surgeon guy, I'm just gonna ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, do it.
He developed what he claimed was a great replacement for a windpipe, and it was this piece of plastic, and he said it was covered in stem cells, so that's what would get the regular skin to grow over it, and it would.
And then they would remove the plastic?
I don't know.
Or just leave it in like a landfill?
Right. Well, none of it was true. This guy and
You just sticking tubes in people?
Yes. Yes.
Holy crap.
And he never even did any animal trials or nothing.
I love people, man. They're always so great.
He just used people as the guinea pigs,
Oh,
dude.
my.
For real. And he had 5 women that didn't know about each other.
This is a cool guy.
He's a super con man.
Wow.
And yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So he's got, okay. Well, he had to support them all, so he had to put in fake windpipes.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
I would have said no about 5 years ago.
So,
or yes, but
and not only that,
now?
get this. The hospital that that hired him, they were going to make a whole wing for him because they essentially wanted him to crank out these windpipe surgeries like they do like heart stents and stuff like that.
Nobody decided to
No
look at
verification.
Just like, hey,
this guy says he can do that.
you could put a ball sack on your neck. That's this is a new type of surgery.
Like, holy crap, bro. It's excellent. It is an excellent freaking documentary on Netflix. It's called Bad Surgeon. Give it a try. But he was pretty, like, he'd record these videos for his fiance, and like once she found out there were more women, she started looking at the videos, and he never would say her name. He'd be
Oh.
like, "Hey, love, blah 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 blah. I wish we were together."
Yeah, that's a good move.
But-
I mean,
and then he'd send that video to all the other women. He'd make one video and send it to all his hoes.
yeah, just an old default setting that everybody gets.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You're special.
Like copy and pasting your happy birthday greetings on Facebook. Which
How do you keep up with that?
Fish
5?
dude. Yeah, he had all these different
I
phones.
have a problem with 1.
He had all these different phones, and he said they were for different countries because he spoke like 6 different languages, and he would go and do whatever surgeries.
He had
and-
burners
and-
right in front of him.
Uh-huh.
That is ballsy. This guy is a.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more
Narcissistic.
ballsy that you're throwing a plastic windpipe in people.
Sure.
And so, like, obviously, I mean, I'm sure you can guess what happens. It just rots.
Oh my God! So then they had throat cancer and all sorts of
No,
stuff.
they just die.
Oh my.
So, bad surgeon. Anyway, the windpipe set me off on that. The technical term is spontaneous tracheal perforation, and it rarely happens this way. Doctors could only find a handful of cases. He's okay. He didn't need surgery. They gave him some painkillers, and the tear healed itself within a few weeks. Experts are like, I hope this story teaches people that you should never try to hold in a sneeze like that. If you plug your nose, the pressure in your upper airway can be 20 times what it normally is. You're so dumb. He said, the doctor said he was lucky it wasn't worse. They can also cause ruptured eardrums, broken ribs, or even an aneurysm.
Oh.
JFK.
Yep. Our old brainchild.
Yeah, the official aneurysm cultural attaché. Yeah, dude. Wow, that's crazy.
I hold in sneezes all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, I always
Why?
like that. I don't know because I feel like it's disgusting because you spit out no matter what you do. You know?
You're a complicated individual.
Well, think about it. You just every time you achoo, and then everything's flying everywhere. It's gross.
You lick buttholes, bro.
I know. Well,
I can't. This fart machine's gonna kill me.
you keep giving me this remote is fantastic.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax and celebrate. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread. Place your holiday order today at workmansrelief.com.
Johnny and D, JJO.
So 2 men spent the morning refusing to come down from the top of a Perth building site after allegedly climbing scaffolding onto the roof while seemingly drunk earlier on Thursday. They've been arrested. The WA, because I don't know what that is in Australia, but the police said that they're negotiating with the men since 1:15 a.m. when they first responded to the report. The 3 on the site of Rowe Avenue in Riverdale. A woman found that was found on the 3rd floor and was escorted from the site. But both men, aged 20s, and they're in their 20s, allegedly remained on the roof. At 9 a.m., Radio 6 PR reporter Jake Batrick said that the recalcitrant pair had begun throwing bags of cement on the ground below. So they got drunk, started tossing cement bags.
Jesus, guys.
Batrick said that he had to move his car away from being hit by one of the bags. Been able to hear these 2 gentlemen yelling at the top of the roof this morning. One of them requested a helicopter to come down and bring them down. The other requested a pack of Jack Daniels and Coke before he would consider coming off the roof. The pair has been seen with vodka bottle and nitrous oxide canister size of a scuba tank while on the.
Oh my God.
They went up there with a nitrous oxide tank. So The police described the incident as complete idiocy. What a waste of time, actual potentially putting other people in harm in an effort to effectively rescue them, so they couldn't get up there. They're just completely stupid. Certain, went on to say, the police commissioner said it was a good outcome as the men were ended up taken into custody. Certainly not only wasting police resources, but also putting emergency services personnel at risk, significantly disrupting a work site with stupid behavior. Officers and police negotiator were on the scene and worked to resolve the incident safely. The pair were arrested just before 10 a.m., so they were up there for 9 hours.
Oh, my God.
Due to the height of the roof, the potential risk.
They weren't drunk after that. 9 hours? You ain't going to be drunk.
That's what I said. They were up there. They were up at 1:15, like, what is that? Hangover style, They're stuck on the roof, but then they started tossing down bags of cement. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
50, 60 pounds?
That's bad. I think that was in an episode of... Wasn't it an episode of 6 Feet Under? Someone lost something over the roof and it hit somebody that was walking underneath, and that's how they died.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I thought about you. There was a lady that choked in an episode, and I was like...
That's me. I can't... if I eat Arby's... Damn, Arby's has got me twice. One, I almost had to go to the doctor.
I
did go to the doctor. I thought I was going to have to get yanked out of my throat.
Man, oh man, I ain't never choked on roast beef before, but I'm willing to give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can beat your story.
Probably.
Okay.
That was the first one up.
Dude, don't. You were just talking about how we have only days to live. Lance is pretty dramatic this morning. Well, this story's for you. A study found being terrified of dying can actually kill you.
What?
Yeah.
I knew it. Now that exacerbates it. Now I'm like even worse.
Yep. All right. So it's called illness anxiety disorder or hypochondriacs.
Yeah.
Right. New study found that being a hypochondriac or constantly worrying that you might die can actually kill you.
Yeah.
Fart machine.
That was a good one.
Researchers in Sweden found people who are paranoid they might die tend to actually die earlier. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Come on now. The average was 70 years old compared to 75 for everyone else. So being afraid of dying can take 5 whole years off your life, but it's at the end. So they found hypochondriacs are more likely to die of natural and unnatural causes. So everything from heart attacks to getting hit by a bus. They're also at a higher risk for depression and suicide.
Jeez.
Yeah. One of the main reasons it could kill you is because of the stress. Constantly being stressed out about your health isn't good for your health. But one expert noted that this is for actual hypochondriacs. He says a lot of us are mild hypochondriacs. Yeah. It only applies to people who live in a perpetual state of worry, which has to be miserable. So have you heard of cyberchondria?
No. I'm assuming it has to do with the fear of internet. Yeah.
It's when you can't stop Googling symptoms to try and diagnose yourself.
Yeah, that's called WebMD in it, you know?
For sure. Your doctor hates that.
Yeah, like, stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I've got HIV. You got a cold.
Right. No, dude. Hello, JJO.
Hey, I had a thought since you got Lance there. You know what? Typically at the end of the year, you go over the list of things found in people's behind in the ER. Yep. It's about that time of year, kids.
You goddamn right it is. All right, we'll see if the list is out. Thank you. He is very butthole.
Happy holidays, you too.
You too.
Thanks, you too.
You're very butthole-centric.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Hello, JJO.
Biatch.
What
I got a fever, and the prescription is more fart machine.
Dude, that was a little one. Have you seen the TikToks that guess my fart one?
No.
So people will go, I'll find one to play, but they'll go into a room and their significant other will be there and they'll be like, hey, guess my fart. And then so the partner will guess what the fart's going to sound like. And then the person farts and then it's, that's a good one. That is a quality fart machine. It's yeah. We're going to put the fart machine in the hallway because there's a huge window in the studio facing the hallway so we can see people's reactions.
I don't want to say it because I want to see if for ski. That had a prize at the end.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast.
Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread THC products derived from legal hemp. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
An Oregon shelter is auctioning off a rare discovery from its donation bin. A pair of gold Air Jordan 3 sneakers commissioned by Spike Lee and valued at more than $10,000.
Yeah.
For a pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, so the auction house, a participant in the traditional shelter program at the Burnside Shelter, operated by the Portland Rescue Mission, was sorting through donations earlier in the week when they found this gold pair of shoes at the bottom of the bin. Tinker Hatfield, I like that name, designer of the Air Jordan 3 sneakers, paid a visit to the shelter to examine the shoes. He confirmed that they were a pair of custom Air Jordan 3 shoes commissioned by Spike Lee. A Spike Lee joint, to wear to the Academy Awards in 2019. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Hatfield provided the shelter with a replacement box and a frame, and a framed and signed design proof. I don't know what that is, but anyway, the shoes valued at more than $10,000 are being auctioned by Sotheby's with 100% of the hammer price going. I don't know what is a hammer price.
I have no idea. These sneakerheads or something.
I know. 100% of the hammer price going to the Portland Rescue Mission.
So what the auction?
Yeah. Oh, the hammer. Yeah. The gavel, the hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gavel.
Yeah, they got it wrong. Hammer. Hammer time. They are expected to fetch up to 20,000 clamaroonies.
Amen.
Oh, boy.
Enough about my 20.
20,000 clamaroonies. That's a new song. I would eat 10,000 clamaroonies.
And I would eat 10,000 more.
Bidding on the shoes is open December 18th, so you got 3 days before you start getting $20,000 gold shoes. It was unclear how the shoes came to be in the bin, unfortunately.
Someone
they don't know. Somebody just... I mean, how do you do that? That had been a rich person just walking through and being like, here, take these. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Or some spiteful woman that took her.
Oh, it's always got to be that. It can't be a generous person. It's a spiteful woman.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The pains of us men have to deal with,
I don't know how you go by day by day. So do you have like a certain brand of sneakers that you're loyal to?
I usually get Adidas because they just feel more comfortable. I don't know why. Not really, though. I have also, I like the Chuck Taylor, like I have those leather ones when I'm wearing pants. I use those, and those are pretty nice.
The leather Chuck Taylors would look weird with your sweatpants.
That would be awesome.
And it's a statement of some kind.
Yeah. I'd look like that weird dude that you see at like 3 a.m. at the gas station,
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Flaming Cheetos and Straka meat sticks.
It's Nate. Nate and his interesting outfits. I used to like the Adidas shell tops. Those are nice, but they get stinky because of the extra plastic over the top or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then I do like Chuck Taylors, but, I need a Dr. Scholl's in there, man. I need arch support.
We just did that.
Yeah.
I just threw some. Remember when we were at that remote over at
Blaine's Farm and Fleet?
Yeah, Farm and Fleet.
8th Street, Monroe.
These are working, man. They're great.
Yeah?
Well, I was going to stick them in my chuck.
Lance is listen to me, people. Lance is 44 years old, and he's never put in a Dr. Scholl.
What? Well, yeah. I mean, why would I? They come with? Because
they feel magical.
Yeah, I know. They make your feet hot, though.
Oh, well, see, those were a different brand.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Cool Foam.
Yeah, there should be some cool foam. Like, I can't imagine these in the summer, man. You'll get...
Yeah. I don't know, because I started using them because skate shoes. I like to wear skate shoes. Well, I did. I've switched up a little bit. But skate shoes usually don't have any arch support.
When's the last time you wore high heels?
Oh,
outside of a bedroom?
Probably, I don't know, probably like more than that, 15 years ago.
Where were you? What were you doing?
I don't remember what the occasion was. Was it a funeral or something? I can't remember.
Did you hate it?
Yeah. Yes.
I can't imagine.
It's not me.
Not that. It's kind of making me get a panic attack.
It's all right, bro.
I can't imagine you and
It's okay. No, it's
Tell
not
me you have a
me.
picture of that.
No.
Oh, man. So you have, like, no pair. You had
but
one pair you borrowed.
I never really have. Like, I'd usually wear flats with stuff, but I don't know. No, like especially when I get dressed up, I'm more androgynous.
Yeah, you're wearing the tuxedo shirt.
Yeah, and the vests and stuff.
Yep.
But no, I was never really like super into
what they would say, girly
girl. Yeah. Totally.
It's okay, you can say it.
I've always, I'd pick skate shoes over high heels all day, every day.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like, whatever. And other people prefer heels. That's fine. You do whatever the hell you want to do. I cannot care.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, every guy has done that, or they had to put on high heels for whatever reason. You know, you're joking around. And every guy looks like they're going to break their ankles. They have to do that studded out walk where you look like you're a cowboy.
Right,
you have to walk like that.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, and then so I started doing the insoles then, and it helped a ton. And now I cannot go back. And especially I don't know, and folks that work out on concrete all day and stuff
oh yeah,
you need
man,
to
have something that's supporting that. Well, you can get those one shoes where you have your individual toes stuck in them. Do you seen those?
Yeah, I don't like those.
Have you worn them?
It makes me very uncomfortable.
You just don't want your toes separated.
I don't like.
These piggies need to be in a corral together.
I don't like looking at them. I don't know, and I have had the sock toes before. And I don't like those either.
Oh, yeah, the individual. I was like, yeah, this is a group. This is a team.
Right, yeah, but
this is
we
not
did not
individual.
break up the team.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it makes me weirded out. There was a guy that I worked out with that would wear those shoes, and I hated it.
I wonder, but feel like you'd catch your toe, it'll rip it off, you know?
I don't know about that.
Uh-huh. That's
you
what
got
happens.
floppy toes over there.
Well, yeah, there's angles that you can get caught on, you know what I mean? Scares me. That's why they're supposed to be together.
Man, you really you got problems over there. You're worried about a lot of things.
I'm always worried.
I know, dude.
I'm worried about worrying.
Yeah.
That's why I can't sleep.
God, calm down. Oh, my God.
I'm a walking anxiety attack.
Workman's relief now.
I've been eating them like popcorn.
Well, maybe you're taking too much.
I think I am. They work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, these are great.
I'm taking them out. Remember, God damn. Fart machine.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Workman's relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax and celebrate. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread. Place your holiday order today at workmansrelief.com.
Johnny and Dee, nowhere but JJO.
4-month-old boy has survived after a tornado in Tennessee sucked him up from his family's mobile home, which was demolished in the storm. This is in Clarksville, Tennessee. Sydney Moore said that when the tornado hit their home in Clarksville on Saturday, it ripped off the roof and lifted the bassinet with their son inside. Her boyfriend, who's the child's dad, tried to grab the bassinet, but it was spun up into the twister as well. Holy crap.
Tore the roof off the place.
He was just holding on to the bassinet the whole time, and they went in circles. And
I wonder why.
Wild. And then they got thrown. At about the same time in another room as the wind howled, Moore decided to jump on top of their other son, who was 1. It's a weird way
Keeping his kids wrangled.
That's a weird way to put it, isn't it? She grabbed the child as the walls collapsed. Moore and the 1-year-old were crushed under the trailer, but she managed to push him out. They searched for the younger son for 10 minutes and ultimately found him lying in a fallen tree in the pouring rain. I was pretty sure he was dead and we weren't going to find him. Can you imagine? You just think your kid's dead
Pretty sure
and you're
he's-
just
yeah.
like walking around hoping
Looking
you
for-
find
yeah.
him. God
Oh,
damn.
man.
But he's here, and that's by the grace of God. All the family members survived with cuts and bruises, but their home and belongings were a total loss, mostly because it's like particle board, you know? Moore's sister started a GoFundMe, so you figured that out, right? 3 people were killed in Clarksville and 3 in Nashville by the string of powerful tornado-producing storms on Saturday. Yeah, look at that kid. He's just next to a gosh darn tree.
Look at that.
Isn't that wild?
Didn't you say trailer?
Yeah.
I thought you said trailer. That looks like a house.
Oh, well, this is a different area.
Oh, okay. That's where the trailer ended up. In somebody else's,
no,
in a richer part of town.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything left from that goddamn trailer. But imagine being in your trailer in Tennessee and your boyfriend's up above you, spinning in circles.
It's like that cow. in
Yeah, in
Twister.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Totally.
And they hold on to a bassinet and a kid in the other hand.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And then she's like, I'm going to go jump on the other one. I got it. Like,
Let's go look for our son.
God damn. But I'm glad he's alive. That's
huge.
That's wild. Hoy.
I watched this one video that this person, it's from the point of view, they're filming from within their car, and they're stopped on the road. Tornado's coming. You can see they just hunkered down and said, hopefully this car is big enough that it won't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you see it from the point of view of the driver, and they're looking down, and it just starts getting white, and then you hear all the tornado going over the top, and you see it, and it just turns like you can't see anything but barely inside the car. And then you see as the wind and everything, the whiteness starts, the rotating winds go over in the middle of the road where they were at. All of a sudden, there's just this person in the fetal position, and they stand up and look around.
Oh, my God.
Just placed right there.
Yeah, isn't that...
Just with their head, how you head down like you're like bowing, to a king or something, just like that, and then looks up, looks back at the car.
Yeah.
There's a person there.
Yeah, and it's so destructive, but then there's those weird, gentle stories like that where it's like, how
you must have hit like a perfect pocket or something.
Right.
Where it just picks you up and then, it just...
Because it doesn't even like throw them down. It's like they're just set down.
Yeah. Just like a wave of spinning white that just all of a sudden there's a person there, and then you could see the trees are bending and everything like that.
Right.
Enough to bend the
just
trees.
stands up. I just watched a video of a guy also in his car. And there's a tornado coming, and you can see whatever. He's on the highway. There's other cars, and he's, which I would probably do if you can't get out of your car at that moment in time. I would be like, I guess I'm gonna floor it.
Yeah,
And
you might as well.
Right.
Try to get away like Dorothy, just phew.
Yeah, so that's what he does. And there's just debris flying everywhere. Some does hit his car, but he gets through it. But it is like puckered butthole watching that damn video. Fart machine.
That was a delayed one.
Thank you. Yeah, I had to cook that one up.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a tornado?
Yes.
Where were you?
I have reoccurring tornado dreams.
Really?
Yeah, which I guess.
Mine's werewolves.
Yeah, we talked about those.
I know. Werewolves and tornadoes. Scary.
If we combined, that would be terrible. It's a wolfnado, dude.
Oh, throwing werewolves around?
Dude, no.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
No, what?
But I have a reoccurring tornado dream, and I usually end up in the basement of this house that I grew up in, which I guess is like.
Who's down there with you?
It varies.
Oh,
and
really?
Like, sometimes the basement will be like just dirt floor, unfinished, blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes it'll be like there's 18 rooms down there and a bunch of plasma TVs and whatever.
Oh, I want to dig into this.
Sometimes I find dead bodies down there.
Jeez.
Sometimes the stairs will disappear, so we're trying to figure out how to get out of the basement. Yeah. One time Blake Patton was there. It's weird. Happy birthday, Blake Patton, by the way.
Oh.
The legendary.
Oh, I love him. Mm-hmm. So you know that symbolizes tornado dreams. Dreams about tornadoes may indicate personal fears, chaos, and upheavals in your life.
Yeah, they usually happen during periods of great change.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it lines up.
I haven't had a nightmare or a dream in a long time. You ever had those dreams where these used to happen when I was like younger? I remember you have like a relationship with somebody. And then you wake up, you see them, you're like, man, what the hell?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like you were together.
Right.
And you're like destroyed.
What was that about?
Yeah. And you like feel this weird connection with them, and you're like, I don't even know why.
Yeah.
That happened to me once, and it was the weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
So vivid.
I had the other reoccurring thing, and I think we talked about this on the way to Blades Farm and Fleet, 8th Street in Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
So the basement is a reoccurring location for me, and the other one I have is this woods area. Like there's a woods, and I know there's something like a group of like primal killers.
Yeah.
Like old warriors in the woods. Right? Like there's bad stuff. Like if they find me, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's never said, it's just understood that I need to be scared. And like sometimes I'll hear like warrior drums and, like the Celtic, the call that they would do, like, so it's scary sounding stuff. And so I'll dream about that location sometimes and me trying to get out of there and find the road out. But that's about it.
You ever heard about scream whistle or whatever that is?
That.
I'm trying to find it. Here we go. Yeah, let's see if this will work.
Probably gonna be
Aztec death whistle. I don't want to have it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Great clips. Hold on, I'll tell you when.
Yeah, no one gets free advertising.
Yeah, not on here.
Besides our friends.
Okay. Yeah, let's see where he's at. Yeah. Here we go.
It's a terrifying sound. Share it with you here in the Mississippi River Valley.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
Okay, that's
enough.
What was the other one besides the Aztec death whistle? There's other ones.
There's another.
Love that we're diving into all of that stuff.
I know. This is, by the way, when we hang out. This conversations just go like this into 18 different directions. Like, what did you talk about? Like everything.
Right.
We started out with orange juice and ended with it's crazy.
Everything, but yet nothing. Okay, I think this is.
Is this what is that? Celtic, yeah.
That's what I'll hear in my dreams.
Oh, that's like War of the Worlds. Sounds like the beginning of an Incubus song.
And then Brandon Boyd took his shirt off. Hello, JJO.
This summer, one lonely tornado swoops up a pack of wolves, creating Sharknado's ultimate arch nemesis, Wolfnado, coming to you live at a campsite near you.
See, I'm going to have some Workman's gummies. Dude, that worried me.
Stepping into the biggest fears. Hello, JJO.
Hey, Biatch. The guy that witnessed the F-35 crash, he had a pretty good scream.
Oh, my God, that's right.
Sounded like this.
Get out of here. That was a I kind of wish I had bassier headphones for that one.
That would add some girth.
Damn, dude. JJO.
Hey, you guys played that screech in the woods. Have you ever heard of the mountain lion screech?
No.
Let me look it up.
Look that one up. Yeah, there's a hunter out there. Oh, it's crazy.
Okay, I'll find it. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Yep.
A mountain lion screech.
Let's see. This guy's out in the woods.
What made you think that?
I'm watching.
He wasn't in town.
No, thank you, sir.
Oh, if you heard that, what would you do?
Dude.
Yeah.
Man, isn't that weird how so there's got to be some sort of science to that those tones, those pitches immediately, like if you didn't know that was a Celtic war whistle or whatever, you would still hate the sound of it. You know what I mean? It would still make you feel a certain way. There's got to be something with the frequency that makes us just like primally know that it's bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, well, it's called biological preparedness.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be afraid of certain things like spiders and things that can kill you. You know, so biologically passed down through your DNA. You're like, okay,
right.
Why do I have a fear?
Like tryptophobia is one too.
Yeah. Why do I have a fear of certain things? Here, give me this one. This is the scream that where I was like, oh man, this would freak me out.
No. I don't like it.
That's American Werewolf in London.
I don't like it.
That freaked me out.
I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
That when I was a kid, if I had heard that,
oh my God,
man,
check your shorts.
Evacuated immediately in both ways.
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna have to look that up. It's got to be something to do with the frequencies.
The brown note. Yeah. I like the quickie.
I do too. Get out of here. Hello, JJO.
Yeah, so another good one is the Fisher. Makes a pretty good screech.
Okay, let me find it. Thank you.
Yeah, so we were up north in northern Wisconsin, and my wife and I were outside, and all of a sudden you hear this death-curdling screech, and she says, we have to go help. And I said, I don't head toward anything that makes that noise. So.
Yep, I love it. Good policy.
Check that one out.
All right, thanks, bud.
Right.
Fisher cat?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Let me see. We're not going to like it, I can guarantee you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, getting my computer. Nope.
That's a... What's it doing? It sounds like me with hiccups.
It's terrifying. Hello, JJO. Hello.
Hey, D, how about if you ever see Johnny and Lance naked? That's a scream you never want to hear.
Oh, my God.
Oh, she's seen me naked plenty of times.
That's true. It's true. He's slippery like a little seal.
Yeah, all shiny. Why are you shiny?
It's shiny and shade. It's slippery. It's lead. Hello, JJO.
Happy Friday. How is it we're so big as humans? Can you imagine those little spiders staring up at us?
Yeah, it's like,
and we're terrified of them.
You imagine King Kong or Godzilla running away.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Workman's Relief for whatever the holidays throw at you. Apple spice, pumpkin spice, candy cane, and gingerbread THC products derived from legal hemp. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.